Alright guys, this is NiclasBlocko. Welcome back to yet another Minecraft video of mine. And welcome back to episode 10 on the nation. There hasn't been a video for weeks now. And this creeper is driving me nuts. Uh-oh, that looks dangerous. So, welcome back everybody. And we are back on track on the nation. We have made quite some progress, but there hasn't been a video because of some reasons. We have not much time, or I have not much time I have had not much time in the last couple of days. And as you can see, I expanded the sugarcane farm a bit. Right here it is now a bit larger. It also goes through here, through our entrance to the portal, and I also have this railway now, and that has a reason. My villagers up there, right up there in the breeding cell, they apparently stopped breeding. I rebuilt this for 3 times now. It was taking me ages to figure something out, and I didn't want to do it on camera because I didn't have no success, and then I deleted the footage because it was just not that interesting. But now I have them in here. I don't know why they stopped breeding. I've made everything like Tango Tech did it in his videos. I didn't obstruct anything or something, and even if I did, Doc on the Minecraft server has the exact same setup as I have right here, and he even encased it in clay and that kind of stuff, and they are breeding like crazy villagers, and mine just apparently stopped breeding. We are currently in 1.6.4. I asked Counterpunch if he could update to it because there was some sayings that it would fix villagers or something, and I thought it would fix it, but apparently it didn't. I guess it has to do with the server itself, with the jar and that kind of stuff, but I'm not good at it. So the problem was, I moved all my villagers to the nether, which I got, which they bred, and I'm pretty happy that I got some in the nether. By the way, this right here is missing because of another griefer. We will not add any more members. Right now we are on high alert, and we are still trying to figure out who it was, but we have got some strong suspicions, and we even have some clues. We know who it could have been. So right here, it's a bit loud. Let me turn down the volume a bit. I think that should be good. Right here I got one farmer, I got several blacksmiths, and one librarian, which gets paper on his first slot. 32 paper, pretty good deal. And currently he's at the compass trade, and it takes 11 emeralds, but I don't have no emeralds. I only have 3 at my base. So I have also got this farmer right here, which offers raw chicken for an emerald, and I can do that. I've got a plan on how we would do it, because if we head on off to spawn, I think yeah, at the casino we have this chicken breeder, chicken roaster with cooked chicken, but we don't want cooked chicken to be there because he just doesn't trade cooked chicken. He wants raw chicken, and that is the problem. How are we gonna kill the chickens in a good way that they do not actually drop cooked chicken, because cooked chicken is easier to get than raw chicken. As weird as it sounds, it is like this, and we are stocking up on quite some chicken in here. Alright, we have not got any in here. We got lots of feathers though. Let's check if we got any iron. Nope, no iron in the box. No one plate in the casino. Let's check from inside. New odds, win even easier, hooray. Yeah, I increased the odds a bit because, yeah, we don't give out 2 good prizes, except for the music disc maybe. And slime balls we can easily get in the swamp, but they are still pretty valuable in here. And there are also some slime balls in there, so nothing too special for iron. And we should have got a chicken in here, if I remember correctly, who was laying eggs. Not in here. Yeah, there we go. That is Dinner Bone, my chicken. We got 1 egg. Let's check in. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, man. Hell, that's all filled up with eggs. I think that should be enough for now. Let's put some back in there. You do that just by taking a stack and then double clicking on here while holding shift. But that should be enough for now, so let's head back. Let's see if we have got anything more in here. Doesn't seem like anything good is in there except for the fish maybe. And so yeah, I have recently hit 900 subscribers. I'm pretty thankful for that. And your support is really cool. I'm getting very many nice comments. And the last comment was a bit weird. I don't know why, but someone wrote that I sound like a rapist. Is that true? Do I sound like a rapist? But maybe that had to do with my old microphone. I don't know why. And by the way, I've now installed this sign here. Do not visit my place without consent, Nick. And the griefer just replace that sign with another one saying visit my place at any time and any moment. And if we find out at 100% that someone is the griefer, he will be IP banned instantly and he will not be accepted on the server anymore. Because I would like to play with you guys, but we cannot really be sure that we are not being grieved anytime, because the griefing has gone overhand in the last couple of weeks now since we added new members, and that is not good. We just want to be a normal server playing together, not being ripped off of any wood or something. I have not put some wood in here because it's just not safe enough to put it in here. As you can see, all this was filled up last time, and the griefer stole wood, the griefer stole many things. So let me just get this sugarcane right here, and then I'll prepare a bit for the little chicken farm we want to build, and then we see us in just a second. Let's kill these dang cows. They are driving me crazy right now. I cannot work with that noise, and that can also give us some XP. Maybe we can enchant something then with our enchanting table, which we got right over there. Shut up now. Come on. Die. Good boys. Good boys. Let's put the item frame back up in there. Just like that, and they are still loud. I am thinking about disabling this machine for now, but as you can see, I've got TNT and flint and steel. You know what that means, guys? That means a lot of fun. Down here I got this little cave, which I found while exploring a bit, and I think it is pretty good situated down here. And I want to build the chicken farm actually underground, and let's have some fun with that. So let's place a TNT there, maybe one right here. I want to build it in this area, kind of. So let's do this. TNT is always fun. Oops. Okay. Good. We got some room in here. Maybe one more here, but I have to be careful that I do not blow up my entire storage room with that. So go back a bit. Block off to get no damage. And nice. Then I'll dig some space out of here, and then we can begin building, I guess. And I've also got a plan in mind of what we would do with the killing situation, not doing it with lava but instead with something else. So Be surprised. I'll see you in a while. I got some more for ya. Punk. And let's hope for the best. Bam. Dang it! Why didn't you... Did it? It did destroy the other TNT. That is not fair. Just destroying my TNT like it was nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That did quite a huge room. Let's try this one. Okay, I think that should be enough room for a simple chicken farm. I mean, come on. It's just a freaking chicken farm. Alright, I'm back, and here's the deal. So I thought of something that would kill them without lava, as I said in the beginning, and the only thing that would come in my mind were pistons and water to drown them. And I've decided to make it water because we can control that better, I think, in a way that the items don't get flushed out or anything. I mean that they don't go out, because if you would squish two pistons inside of each other with a chicken in the middle, the items tend to just fly out anywhere, and I want to prevent that. So I want to drown them the easiest way possible, but I also not want to drown them. I first want to get some eggs out of them. So just like a normal farmer would do, he would first get eggs out of the chickens and then he would kill them. He wouldn't kill them instantly, and that's what I planned on doing with some rotten flesh. Yep, for sure, rotten flesh, and some hoppers. So if you want to know how this works, just stay tuned. But I think we should start off by building the normal chicken egg dispenser thingy. So the thing we would want to do, let's just place that in the wall right here, because I think that's the best thing possible. Do we want to have it like that? Let me think a bit. If we have the chickens coming out of there, out of here, is it possible that we have this right here? Yeah, that can potentially be possible. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So we would just have the chicken sitting behind there. Let's go up here. So we would have the hoppers facing into the dispensers from the back. Let's just pretend we throw some eggs in there. So hopper is right here, not there, but right behind here. Good. Okay, and the eggs would come in here because the chickens would sit there. Then we could close that off in the wall, just like that, and we wouldn't even notice the chicken behind there. Yeah, that could be doable. And then what I want to do, did he... No, he didn't pick up anything. So then we can have the chickens in here, because if they are small, they are just half a block tall, and therefore they will only reach up top here. And if we have water above that, they will eventually grow up. They cannot really swim. I tested it in a creative world. Some could swim up, some couldn't, so we are just gonna put a roof on top of here. So that is fixed. And then where we want to collect the loot would be a hopper array down here, like that maybe. So they are eventually gonna drown. Their loot is gonna drop in here after they are dead. And the only problem, if we want to control them, if we also want to get eggs out of them here, we would need to set up a sorting system. And that could be arranged pretty easily by just sorting out the eggs. And the other stuff would just go into a chest somewhere here or something. Yeah, that could be doable. So let's first try out the chickens back here. Do we actually need glass? I don't think so. They can just sit in there with a torch and then they can be happy, but we need to set up a clock that is done with this kind of stuff. How did it work again? I think we just need to have a comparator facing out of there. Is that I don't think we should do it like that. Let me think about it real quick and then I'll be back. So I got this now. I just placed a comparator right here with a repeater in front of it, going into some redstone and then going back into here, because if you have the comparator on this mode, not on the normal mode but on the inverted mode, you can get a clock. Let's just simulate that with a simple let's simulate that with 14 stakes. It is gonna shoot out the items, and I need a repeater down there because otherwise this redstone would connect with this one and it wouldn't send out a pulse to that dispenser. So where's my meat? I bet it's all in here. Yep, there we go. So the plan is to have the chickens right in here, sitting here doing that thing, laying eggs and that kind of stuff, and then we would have this all enclosed with some cow or something else. I think I want to go with the jungle theme right there. I've collected some jungle wood and all that aesthetic stuff from over there, over the jungle I have there, and I've also added in this little vine ladder thingy because I think it looks better than normal ladders and you can get down more easily, at least in my opinion. So yeah, you place cobblestone there, then they are gonna sit in here, and then we can close that off. They are gonna lay eggs in there, and after a certain amount of time water is gonna come down on them. So imagine it would be like this with glass all encased. They would stand in here, and if they grew up, they would drown in the water. If they are small, nothing is gonna happen, but if they grew up, they are gonna die. Their loot is gonna get in here, and if they laid eggs in that time, if they got lucky and didn't drown after 40 seconds of being mature, they are gonna lay eggs in here. Then we wanna have a sorting system, and then the eggs are gonna get back in here, and then they're gonna get shot out again. So we have some kind of circulating thingy. And one thing I also want to add in is that I can have a switch with auto killing or not killing at all, so not dispensing any water out of here, and that can be easily used to get XP, maybe with a damage potion. And you just throw it in there, maybe hold a looting sword, because if you throw a potion of damage or something on a mob and hold a looting sword, so for example if you would throw that and then immediately switch to your looting sword, you would get the looting effect without getting the damage on your actual sword. So that can be quite cool if I would have a looting sword. Do I have one? I don't actually know. Let's just check in my inner chest up here, but I don't think I have one. Oh, I got one. Perfect. Then we can even test it out if I got some damage potions, maybe next episode or something. So let's go back down and try out what I wanna do, if it works like it is. So I think we should now work on the timer. So we are just gonna use a hopper timer. Maybe you've heard of that before. You just build two hoppers facing into each other. Then you have a comparator running out of their back, just like that, with a block here and a block there, and then you have redstone and a piston Do I have pistons? I sure do. And then you place the piston right here and right here. You actually need redstone on both sides, but I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm saying. And then you would need a redstone block. Do I have one? No. Let's just make a crafting bench and then quickly craft one so I can show you what it looks like. Boink. And 2 redstone blocks. Then you place one there. And then you're pretty much done. The only thing you need then is some kind of item, or any item actually. I'm using rotten flesh because I got lots of it and it doesn't have a use yet. Maybe there will be a use in the future, except for breeding dogs, of course. Then you would just have some in there, and depending on the amount of items you have in there, it is either gonna process slowly and not so fast, but if you have less items in there, it is gonna process pretty quickly. As you can see, it is going back and forth, and we are using that principle to get a redstone signal out of that redstone block, and then we are gonna trigger the dispenser, and that should be pretty easily achieved by lots of rotten flesh being in there. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna build up there now, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I built a little bit more than just this timer. I've basically completed the machine. Yeah, I've completed it. So up here there's the timer now. I stopped it with a simple redstone input into one of these hoppers right here. And yeah, the redstone signal is just going into this dispenser like that. I just didn't put in the water bucket because it was too dangerous with the redstone being down there. So as you can see down there, this is the hole where the chickens are gonna be, and if we jump down, we can see the hopper line is now facing into a chest, but down there is a simple sorting system. It's just like this, eggs in here. If there are more eggs in there, it will trigger the system, and then the eggs are gonna go back in here into an item elevator, into a drop elevator, and right down there they are gonna end up. And then this is a little clock going back into here, then this is gonna trigger, then this and this, and it is gonna go back into that hopper line, which is then going back into the dispenser where the chickens basically come out of. So the chickens sit on top of that hopper right there, and then they're gonna lay eggs. It's gonna shoot out, and it's like the circle I described before. Then the eggs are gonna get back in here, that these chickens lay and these chickens lay, so we'll always have an overflow of eggs, and it will get more and more unless we'll kill all the chickens, of course. And I thought about something. I don't actually think we need this timer, because if we would want to kill them, we could just do that manually with that dispenser right there and water in it with a simple button or a lever, which would be somewhere here, and that would kill them instantly. Or not instantly, but like you would kill them by your own. And I think that would be better, because then they could actually lay eggs, and they would fill up the system even more and more and more. And I know it was way too much talking right now. I hope you understood at least the half of it, so let's just test that out to make things clear. So if we would, for example, do I have any eggs? Yeah. If we would, for example, put eggs in here, so imagine there would be chickens sitting here laying eggs, and then they would die. So imagine that would be their flesh. It would go in here, it would get sucked up, nothing is gonna happen, but it is gonna end up being in here because the item sorter doesn't acknowledge it as an egg because it is no egg. And if there is an egg in there, you can see the item sorter triggers. You can hear dispenser clicking going on, and there you could see it. The egg comes back out here, pops up, and if we would put the entire stack in it, we can even see it more. And then it should come out pretty soon, and maybe we'll get a chicken. So there we go, there's our chicken, and then it would lay eggs again and again and again and again. And this is pretty much a never-ending supply of eggs, aka chicken. And if we then would want to kill them, we would just hit a lever up here or throw a splash potion of damage to them, and then they should be good. But I have to be careful with these chicken so they do not take damage when I throw the splash potion. But yeah, other than that, that should be cool. So I'll set things up now. I'll pretty this place up a bit, and then we'll see us again in just a moment for you, but in a while for me. Okay guys, I'm done. I am really proud of myself of how it turned out. The only thing we need to do is add in some eggs, and then we are good to go. Wow, doesn't that look cool? Tell me that looks cool. With this classy floor and those classy lighting thingies, lights in the ceiling. Very cool. We got ourselves our cocoa beans farm right here. These both chests are for chicken and feathers, and this chest is gonna be the chest where all the stuff from the chickens is gonna fall in. And then we can sort it in here. And the only thing we need is hook up some eggs and water. So this button right here will be for controlling the water up there. Just a simple redstone line going up to here. Eggs are gonna come in here, and water, Wasser, it's called in German. So let's grab ourselves some eggs. We should have more upstairs, if I remember correctly. We had this little egg farm. Yeah, eggs. Oh boy. I think that will be enough for now. Let's just use up these, and then we are pretty much done. So yeah guys, tell me what you think. I'm really proud of myself. I would have never expected me building so good with this jungle theme. I like it. So nothing, one chicken. We have to be careful that they don't glitch out. I don't want anything like that to happen, but they shouldn't, because glowstone seems to be kind of solid. Should be. Okay. Just one chicken out of one stack of... What the... What is that? What the heck? Do you see this? What is that for chicken? Uh-oh. We've just created ourselves some... Oh, there we go. He looked very strange. Okay. This guy also looks strange. Okay, they all look strange if you hit them with an egg. Uh-oh. Okay. I understand. Okay. Dang it. Okay, I guess I'll do that off camera. Filling in the eggs, and we should be done now. The only thing we need to do is add in glowstone in here and some leaves, and then we can click the button, and we can even leave it like that if we want to kill them instantly, or if we want to build up on eggs. And that concludes today's episode. I hope you liked it. I put 6 or 7 hours of work into it, and if you would just press the thumbs up button, you would make me happy. Yeah, you would make me happy. And share it with your friends if you like to. Subscribe if you haven't already, which I'm pretty sure you won't regret. And then we'll see us next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.